What's up guys, we're going to be going to the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see we actually got 18 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 18 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $230 just yesterday, and another member who won $225 for the fourth day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first pick we're going to be talking about is Donovan Mitchell for 31.5 points, revs, and assists, and this one actually is for more. Now look at Donovan Mitchell, we've actually seen him going the over in 0 out of the last 5 games, but we think that is definitely going to change in this next matchup, especially against the Utah Jazz. Now when it comes to Utah Jazz, not only are they a fast-paced team, but they also rank pretty low in certain categories. Now they do rank 29th in points allowed. On top of that, they rank 30th in assists allowed, and when it comes to rebounds allowed, guys, they do rank 7th. So they rank pretty high in that rebounding category, but Donovan Mitchell does have a higher usage rate in the points and also assist department, and that's why we actually do like the over for this situation here, especially for someone like Donovan who has a high usage rate in both of those departments. His rebounding usage rate isn't that high, so because of that we still like the over for this situation here. Jazz are also a very fast-paced team, and on top of that, his average over the last 5 is also 20.22, but we are going to be going against the grain here. Now, when we also look at the matchups that he has had over the last 5, you tend to actually see that they are all pretty tough teams, slow-paced teams at that as well, and that's maybe been the reason why he has been struggling as of recent. But now that he does go up against the Jazz, it is an easier matchup, and we definitely see him going on the over here, especially against a team like Utah, who don't do a very good job at defending points and assists. So because of that, we do like the over for this. So Donovan Mitchell, 31.5 points, revs, and assists for more, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about James Harden. So James Harden, as we all know, fantastic player, but this one is actually for 9.5 assists, and this one is for less. Now look at James Harden, we've actually seen him go on the under in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is interesting to see because they do face off against none other than the Sacramento Kings. Now as you all know, Kings are a pretty strong team, but when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 21. But the reason why we still like the under for this situation here is due to the fact that Sacramento actually do a very good job at defending assists from the guard position, which is exactly what James Harden is. And that's why we do like the under for this situation here. Now, if we look at his average over the last 5, it is 9.8, but if we look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies also have him favored to go on the under as well. So we are going to be going against the grain on this one as well, but we definitely see a lot of value going on the under, since not only are the bookies agreeing with us, but when we also look at position, when it comes to Kings guarding each position, we tend to see they do a very good job at defending assists for the guard position, which is what James Harden is. So because of those reasons, we like the under for this. So James Harden, 9.5 assists for less, I think is a great pick. So getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about Fred VanVleet. So as you all know, Fred VanVleet, great player, and this is 24.5 points, revs, and assists, and this one actually is for more. Now look at Fred VanVleet, we've actually seen him go on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, and they do face off against none other than the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, as you all know, Minnesota Timberwolves do actually rank 1st in points allowed, 3rd in assists allowed, and also 4th in rebounds allowed. So they rank very high in all these categories, as we all know. But when we actually look at Timberwolves, we actually see a very different story. The reason for this is that we are expecting Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, and Rudy Gobert all to be out for this game. Now, Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert are still probable. Now, Jalen Clark is definitely out, but it is starting to seem more unlikely that they will not play. But even if one of them does play, we still see someone like Fred VanVleet go on the over here, as Minnesota actually do a pretty poor job at defending the guard position from points, rebounds, and assists. So either way, I think, having them off will definitely be a huge plus, but if they do play, we still see Fred VanVleet being able to go on the over here. And we also look at the times that he has gone under, he's gotten very close. So it does show he gets very close to this line, very consistent at that. And his average over the last 5 is also 27.8, which is strictly above this line as well. So because of those reasons, we do like the over for this. So Fred VanVleet, 24.5 points, rams, and assists for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about Austin Reaves. So Austin Reaves, great player as we all know, and this one is for revs and assists for 10.5, and this one is for more. Now look at Austin Reaves, we've actually seen him go on the over in 5 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, and they do face off against the Toronto Raptors. Now as you all know, Toronto Raptors do rank 26th in rebounds allowed, and also rank 26th in also assists allowed. So they rank very low in both categories, and because of that, we definitely like the over for this situation. When we also look at Toronto, we are expecting quickly to be out RJ Barrett, Agbaji, Jacob Poeltl, Scotty Barnes, Jonte Porter, Chris Boucher. Guys, there's a lot of players out for Raptors, and this one's just kind of a no-brainer with him being able to go on the over here. Now, when we look at the Lakers, we are expecting Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt, also Christian Wood all to be out, and then Anthony Davis and also LeBron James are probable for this game. But the way things are looking, Toronto have so many injured players off that we may actually only see maybe LeBron James or Anthony Davis, one of them be on the floor for this game. But either way, whether they both play or not, we still see Reaves going on the over here. So Toronto are very short-staffed coming into this matchup, and on top of that, they rank very, very low. His average over the last 5 is also 16.4, so well above this line that we like, and because of that, we do like the over for it. So Austin Reaves, 10.5, revs and assists for more, I think is a great pick. So as you guys know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines, so here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So first we're going to be talking about is Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's been averaging 30.2 points, 15.8 rebounds, and 6.4 assists. So he has done a fantastic job for none other than the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Bucks actually do face off against none other than the Washington Wizards. Now when we look at Washington Wizards, as we all know, they do rank 30th in points allowed. They also rank 29th in assists allowed and 30th in rebounds allowed. Because of that, we do actually like the over for this situation for Giannis. If we also look at Giannis as well, we tend to actually see that he does really perform well against fast-paced teams, which is what Washington Wizards are. So we are expecting a lot of volume coming into this matchup, and that's the reason why we do like the over for this one. We are expecting also Damian Lillard to be out for this game. Whether he plays or not, we definitely still see him going on the over, and because of that, we definitely see this being a no-brainer for us. So keep an eye out for Giannis's line. If it is under these averages, definitely look to go on the over, guys. I just think this one's an absolute steal. So getting to the next player, we're going to be talking about Evan Mobley. Now, as you all know, Evan Mobley has been averaging 17 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 3.8 assists in the last 5 games. So he has done a fantastic job for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And when it comes to the Cleveland Cavaliers, they do face off against none other than the actual Utah Jazz, like we mentioned before. So, like we mentioned before, when it comes to Utah Jazz, 29th in points. Also, when it comes to assists, they rank 30th as well, and they also rank 7th in rebounds allowed. So, you know, they pretty much tie with Washington in those categories. And when it comes to Evan Mobley in general, he has been playing great as of recent, and we think it will continue on into this next game, and that's why we do like the over for most of his situations. I think rebounds is the only thing I would probably not go on the over on, but when it comes to points and assists, there's definitely a lot of value to go on the over here. Mobley doesn't really have the highest usage rate in the assist department, but we still see him being able to go on the over if his line is under these averages. So when it comes to Mobley, keep an eye out for mostly points and assists, like we mentioned with Donovan Mitchell earlier when it comes to his stats as well. But when it comes to Mobley, we actually do like the over for those points and assists due to the fact that Utah Jazz rank lower in those categories. So keep an eye out for Evan Mobley's line. I think there's a lot of value to go on the over there, especially for those two categories. Now, getting to the next player is Michael Porter Jr., who's been averaging 14.8 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 1.8 assists in the last 5 games. So he has done a great job for the Denver Nuggets, and the Denver Nuggets face off against the San Antonio Spurs. Now, when it comes to Spurs, they do rank 25th in points allowed. When it comes to assists allowed, they rank 24th, and then rebounds allowed, they also do rank 27th. So we are expecting MPJ to go on the over here due to the fact that Spurs rank so low, but we are expecting actually Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray to actually be out for this game. Now, they are still probable, but if they are out, we definitely see this as a big plus. But even if they do play, we still see someone like MPJ being able to go on the over, especially against a team like the San Antonio Spurs. So we actually do have a lot of great value in MPJ in this time, but when it comes to the lines, guys, you definitely have to wait for them to come out. So like I always mention with the other ones, guys, keep an eye out for the line. If it is under these averages, then definitely look to go on the over, especially against a fast-paced team like Spurs. So we should see a lot of volume from MPJ. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.